Yeah, just get rid of me. We have we're going to the beach with my friend. I'm so excited. Anyways, we have a lot to catch up on, so bear with me. We have so much. I have a bunch of funky stories that I have to tell you, and it's gonna be a lot. Okay, so first off, I had my phone in my back pocket because I had like jean shorts on, and I decided randomly I wanted to do a handstand. Why is my friend calling me? And I forgot my phone was in my back pocket. Did that, my phone slipped out, wham. And I was like, uh-oh, what the frick? And it was laying face down too. And keep in mind, I was doing a handstand on concrete, so I just smacked concrete. So I pick it up and I look, and there's like a little mark on the bottom of my screen now, but I think it's just the screen protector, so I think it's all good. I think we're okay. It did scuff up my phone case pretty badly though, but it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Anyways, and then so there's like these wooden stairs to go down to the other campsite, and there's only 3 steps, by the way, and it kind of sticks up a little bit because it's wood or whatever from the ground, and my mom tripped over the wood part and just fell across the steps and she had her phone in her hand face down against a rock, and it was cracked really bad, but thank the Lord it was literally just the screen protector, so that's great, wonderful. And then the little lake that we went to, there's a pole that you can climb on or whatever, and it has oh my gosh, hello. And there's a little thing that kind of floats on the water that you can sit on or whatever. And yeah, I somehow managed to scrape my ankle against that pole, which we love that. That's just beautiful. And if you're wondering what I'm looking at, I wrote it all on a sticky note because I just knew that I would forget it because it's actually a good bit. So yeah. Oh, and so we surprised my cousin with a graduation little thing. We made him go pick up the pizza, and a bunch of the family came and all that, and we just celebrated him graduating. It was fun, nice, chill, love that. He was very surprised. He had no idea. It was really funny. Okay, so this is something. So we were, having fun at the lake or whatever, and my cousin comes over holding a gosh darn bird. A little bird, okay? If y'all saw that video of me holding the little bird, that's the bird I'm talking about. Apparently its feet were injured. It couldn't fly, couldn't walk, or anything like that. So she literally toted it around for multiple hours that day before letting it go at these little bird houses or something like that. I wasn't with her when she let the bird go. And then she checked on him a few times. The first time the bird had just went into the bushes and was chilling in the bushes or whatever. And then the next time the bird wasn't there anymore. And she was like, oh, well, that's a good sign. And we're not gonna tell her this, but I didn't see it, but my cousin told me that they had went to look for the bird where they first found the bird because it had fallen out of its nest or whatever, and it's dead basically. So we're not telling my cousin that because she's quite young and that's just gonna break her heart, so we're just not telling her that, and I feel really bad, but yeah, that's all I'm saying about that. Okay, moving on. And so the last day, so we had Saturday, that's the whole graduation or whatever, but then we were leaving Sunday, right in the morning, but my 2 cousins did not want to, So they ended up staying with us that night and slept in our camper. And then in the morning, like her parents came like early that morning to pick them up. But it was so much fun. Took us a while to go to sleep because my cousin wouldn't like be quiet. But it was nice. It was chill. Okay. Now this is gonna be a great story. So I was selling candy bars or whatever, and I go out to like this little group of people, and I'm doing it across the whole like lake beach thing, and she literally bought I think 5, and you know, after that I went to like the people beside them and sold some to them, and then as I'm walking like by them again, she goes, "Ma'am, come here." And I was like, what the frick did I do? Like, what? So I walk over there. I didn't say anything. I literally just walked over there. Okay. And so stand there, and she's like, "Are these expired?" And I was like, "No, they're not." She's like, "Let me see the box." So I turned the box to her so she could see like the date, and she's like, "What day does it say?" I was like, "It doesn't say a date, it just says the month." She was like, "Okay." And she's inspecting like the candy bar to see if it says anything, and she's like, "I'm gonna open this, and if there's white stuff all over it, then I know it's expired." And I was like, okay. Keep in mind, these candy bars are $1 a piece. Is that dollar really like that important to you? Like, I really don't get what your problem is. But she opens it, and what do you know? There's nothing on it. It's literally perfect. I literally told her, I was like, I've ate one, a lot of other people have ate one, these candy bars are perfectly fine. And she still was acting like a maniac. But anyways, she gave it to the kid, and she was like, "Okay, thank you." And then I just like walked away, because what the living crap. That was so unnecessary. Like, I actually can't. Why, honestly? She literally was acting like a Karen over a $1 candy bar. That's the funny part. It was literally $1 candy bar, and you're acting like a Karen. But, you know, you do you. Whatever floats your boat. Okay, so there's a whole nother story about this other lady, which was honestly worse than that one, which crazy. I didn't know that could happen. So basically there's these like what are they called? You can just take showers, like bathhouses, that's what it's called. So even though we stay in the camper, I like to use the bathhouses because it's like hot water no matter what. It's bigger showers and stuff. So me and my cousin, this is another one, it's Kylie, you've seen her before. We went ahead and like went in there just to see like if it was like clean or whatever. And we walk in there, and there's some stuff that I'm just not gonna say because I don't want to talk about that, and I'm not gonna, no. But anyways, she was in there. It was this crazy old lady. She was in the, like, for this stall, there's only 3 showers, and 2 showers in this one, I think. And then we went and got our stuff, and then we came back. She was still in there. Keep that in mind. And then we got in the shower, and we're just taking showers. We were being very quiet though. We were just honestly tired and ready to go to bed, so we weren't really saying anything, to be honest. And she literally started cursing at us. Well, hold on, getting ahead of myself. So my cousin says knock knock to me, not very loud. She just wants to tell me a knock knock joke. And before I can respond, the freaking lady in the other stall goes, "I know, gosh darn kid." Now all the words I'm saying, put the curse words there instead, because she was cursing. I'm not gonna curse, so just imagine the curse words in there. She's like, "I know, gosh darn kid, don't talk to me like that," and like was cursing at us or whatever. I was like, okay, was not even talking it to you. Now, I didn't say anything because I didn't want to start nothing, but yeah, whatever. We get out and we're doing, you know, our skincare and stuff because we brought it in there so we could do it in there. So we're doing all that and, you know, just chilling. And then they come out and there's like another girl in there this time that was with her. She was probably a little younger than me. And I don't know, maybe that's her grandmother. I really don't know. I don't know the relations there. But they walked out, or no. You can hear them. I started videoing when we went to do our skincare and stuff. And you can literally hear her say, "Can I spray them?" The other girl, I said something. And she was like, "I will." And yeah, they took the shower head, pointed it over the walls, and sprayed us. Like, you're saying you're not a kid, but you're acting like a gosh darn kid. But okay. Anyways, and then after that, you know, we were like, what the living crap? And we continued doing our stuff, and then they come out of the stall, and clearly all bark no bite, because now that they're out of stalls and can see us, they just ran, literally like ran out of the door before, like, they didn't even look at us. And I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. And yeah, so love that. We saw them a few other times as well. They didn't say anything. They were just absolute buttholes. And they were also talking about us in the shower as well when we were already out there. Like, oh, these annoying kids, stupid kids, playing in the bathroom and like all this stuff. Even though, and like taking so long in the bathroom, they were still in the shower when we got out, even though they were there before us. But, you know, yeah, that makes total sense. Anyways, yeah, I'm going on a beach trip with my friend. And then we come back Monday, then we have Tuesday, then we're leaving for another camping trip, and the person I'm going with on the beach trip is coming with us on that camping trip. And then these idiots outside, I was trying to go to sleep a few nights ago, and I hear all this screaming and cursing and stuff, and I look out my window, and there's 4 kids, like around my age, and I recognize some of them, but there's 3 chasing this other guy, and they're like trying to hit him with a Nerf gun. They're yelling at him and cursing at him. I don't know what the guy did. And all of a sudden, he was just like comes through our yard, like running, and like touching our cars while he's running and stuff, and like acting crazy running from these people. And I'm like, what did that guy do? Why are these 3 people chasing him? Why are you making a whole fuss? Like, you're chasing him through yards and crap. And eventually, like, I stopped looking and I looked back out the window, and they were like over like on the road or whatever again. And a white truck or whatever comes, and they get in the guy they were chasing gets in the truck, turns around, and goes down to where the other 3 guys were that had been chasing him. So I don't know what happened after that. So my Nana has a bunch of like dogs or whatever, and one of them recently passed. This dog was really old though. I don't know exactly how old she was, but she was blind and deaf. Like, she was getting close, but it's still very heartbreaking. I feel so bad. They said that she had like fallen off the couch and then she was gone. So I don't know if she had already, like, you know, before she fell off, or I don't know what happened there. I was not there. I have no idea. And my dad had to pull the camper of my cousin back because they didn't have like a car that could do it. So my dad had to. And when he was backing up their camper, nobody got out to tell him where to go, so he ended up hitting a tree. And my dad was very upset about it, even though Buddy should have gotten out of the car to tell him where to back up. But anyways, yeah. So that's all the stories that I currently have. It's been insane. I'm so glad I can make it get ready with me, because it's been a long time since I've made one. Anyways, I'm gonna put all my jewelry on and I'll be back. By the way, I'm putting this anklet on that my Nana got me. It has pink on it. And then I'm putting this anklet on as well. Okay guys, this is final outfit. I'm wearing my white sandals, but we're about to meet them at Ingles and I'm about to leave. So I hope you enjoyed. Bye, love y'all.